Yup, what's up with it? This your boy Nuni, back with another reading. This gonna be a reading for the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, we're asking the question, who wants you back around and why? All right, so right off the bat, could be somebody with status or in the public eye, could be a Capricorn, could be a Leo. All right. So some of y'all, maybe somebody who works for the government, works in the public. Yeah, it could be a business owner or a professional, just a business professional type of person. And again, Capricorn, Leo, right back out. So some of y'all is a CEO, a boss, a manager, somebody who's in higher authority or higher upper echelon, maybe part of an elite group. They may be a creative artist, painter, or some shit like that. Some of y'all is somebody who you guys dated, but maybe had intentions on maybe taking it further, or just maybe want to be more patient with the relationship. This is a like a real calm, cool person. I want to say real calm, cool person, but they're also very passionate. Some of y'all it's maybe been more like a casual relationship because it's the fifth house. Maybe more like a casual dating. You know what I mean? They're into the arts. They're into maybe culture, museums. They're into I don't know, just like hobbies. They have like certain hobbies. Some of y'all they have a hobby that they turn into money. All right. Now, some of y'all, they may be into like the medical industry or they recently had some type of injury or some type of upsetting situation in their life. Some of y'all, they're foreign too, because we got the temperance here. And this one has to do with being equal friendly or having to be with like outside of your environment, whatever environment you're usually used to being in with this person. All right. So, Ten of Swords, though. So, this is someone who wants to bring up the past with y'all. Some of y'all, it's maybe somebody who you guys felt like used you guys or yeah, use you guys. I get user vibe. Ten of Swords with the Temperance in reverse. They used you. Some of y'all use you for resources. Used you for a leg up. Um, something like that. Ten of Swords in reverse though. So it's somebody who you guys have issues communicating with. Ace of Swords. So it's somebody who feels betrayed by y'all, past person, or it's somebody who feels intimidated by y'all. They may not feel as big as they make much of a difference or as big of a I don't know. I'm just gonna say a big of as big of a maybe they don't feel like they make as big of an impact in your life as you make in theirs. All right, some of y'all they may be at a distance though. I want to say that I said foreign, but I'm thinking like at a distance. This may be somebody who's lives near water or maybe had to travel on water. Could be Aries, Leo, Sag. We got Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn, Sag, Aries, Scorpio. Yeah, and we got a tower there. So this person's realized something about this connection. That's why they want y'all to come back around. This is somebody who realizes that maybe the relationship wasn't built on stable or solid ground. This is a very materialistic person. That's what I was trying to say. So this is somebody who's very materialistic or possibly, I don't get greedy, but I want to say possibly greedy. Got the world in reverse. So that means that you guys didn't give each other closure. We got 10 of swords, world in reverse. You guys didn't give each other closure, or there could have just been like a stalemate in the relationship. Communication, conversation just didn't go that far or it just stopped. You got some of you, like I said, some of y'all was more like a casual relationship, but it had implications of being more because 10 swords can be complexity. And then the King of Swords is here. So that either means that you had to cut it off or they cut you off, or it means that you guys had to have a clear communication, clear line of boundaries, clear line of expectations. But none of that was there because 10 of Swords means that we didn't get to that point. We kept going over the same pattern. So you guys kept going over some type of same pattern, situation, something along the lines of that. So who wants you guys to come back? It's a grown ass man or a grown ass woman. I got King of Swords, so it's somebody who's very cool, calm, but like we got erratic. All right, it says you're about to get sweet rewards. So it's like a bee. It's somebody who comes and goes, but they come back. They always come back. So there's somebody who you guys may have a pattern of like they always go, but you always come back, or you always find your way back. Because Ten of Swords can be that. Like we keep beating a dead horse. Like the relationship could be over, but you guys just keep doing it, keep bringing it back to life. Because we got the Ace of Wands in reverse. So it may be a relationship where you guys just kind of keep it going back, right? Keep it going back keep re I about to say keep recalibrating it, but keep like bringing it back up. You know what I mean? So there's maybe somebody who brings up past issues, past conversations, or is like wanting to, because the King of Swords is giving a more strategic vibe. And if that's the case, you're gonna unexpectedly hear from this person or unexpectedly get news, message, or initiation. They may initiate with you guys. So this may be some for somebody else, maybe somebody who you're not even interested in talking to right now. All right. maybe they kind of talk in like a monotone too, or like they talk very professional like. So it could be maybe it's somebody who's like in a maybe like a lawyer, a judge, a manager, landlord, somebody who has authority in some way. Like even if they're not necessarily a business professional, it's somebody who has an authority position. So they're going to be calling you guys or talking to you guys, telling you that they finished some type of hard cycle, or they finished something that was challenging, something was difficult, the worst of a situation. That's what the Ten of Swords is in too. In reverse, it says the worst of a situation is over. But it says you got angel number 555. This challenging phase in your life is about the past. So for some of y'all, there's a bridge that you have to cross over to see this person, or there's a bridge that they have to cross over to see you guys, or they come from a state with a very long bridge, or this could be California because I'm seeing the Golden Gate Bridge. So it could be. But if it's not like if it's not California for some of y'all, then it's maybe like a warmer climate that this person hails from. Because I see a lot of water, tropical trees, and all that good stuff. Um, or they're going to be wanting you to go there. I know that they're wanting you to get outside your comfort zone with them. There could be a flight that's involved. We got tours here. They're going to start investing. This is probably somebody who you guys keep starting the same pattern over with. One moment you guys are done or talking, and then next minute you guys are not. And because it's the serious, we got the tower here. It just means that these like a very unpredictable person. You never really know where you stand with them. They never really know where you stand with each other with them. It kind of because the temperance in reverse could be somebody who has 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But because we got Capricorn energy next to the fifth house, this is somebody who takes their friends, their hobbies, their passions, entertainment, they take it serious. Like they're very competitive in that light. So like their partners that they date, because fifth house can also be romance. So the partners that they date, they take them serious. Even if we're just having fun, there's still a certain level of like seriousness or business as usual, like or business in some way, the practical measures that they take. Anyway, so I guess it's somebody who's a workaholic a lot, because this maybe is somebody who had an issue, maybe like making time for y'all, or like making space for y'all, or something like that. They kind of, and I almost want to say this maybe somebody who kind of cowers down around you. Like it almost seems like they may be a little afraid of you at times, or like intimidated by you at times, because they don't really feel like they possess maybe the same powers, the same abilities, the same skill set, the same capabilities in general. They may not feel as capable as you as like talking or getting over this. So there's maybe somebody who's still holding on to you because they haven't really gotten over it. They haven't really gotten over this situation. Maybe using you to get their legs right. You know what I mean? Like you know how maybe they're brand new to this place because somebody else, maybe somebody was like kind of brand new, and you guys may have had like a conversation, but it didn't really go anywhere. Because Ten of Swords could be like a stalemate. We talk, but it doesn't really get nowhere. We haven't gotten to a certain point just yet where we're like really feeling close or trust or intimacy. Haven't gotten there yet. Yeah, we got the star in reverse. So I almost think this is somebody who's really superficial when it comes to like appearance, body, hair, clothes, money. You know what I mean? Like they're really, I was gonna say shallow. So for some of y'all, they're finding you guys to be more attractive unexpectedly because that's what the tower is here. So they're finding you guys to be attractive unexpectedly and wanting to initiate. They're gonna be wanting to initiate. So I guess it's gonna come out of nowhere because the Ten of Swords as one at one point was a I can't even, but now it's given a well, I guess I'll have to. So they may be feeling obligated or pushed in a way to say something if they want to keep the hopes of the relationship alive. So this is somebody who's not really interested in like initiating. So if it's a man or a woman, especially if it's a woman, I would assume that they're not going to be super interested in initiating. And if it's a man, it's like a pride thing here because we got the Ace of Wands in reverse with the Temperance, Ten of Swords. Seems like in the Ace in the Star in reverse. Seems like a pride thing. So I don't know. Maybe you guys do this again. Maybe you guys don't. Because the King of Swords is here, which means that there's a need for a real conversation of truth, honesty, clarity, getting down to the root of things. So there may be like you guys getting down to business or getting down to like specifics. All right, being clear about intentions. All right, and then Ten of Swords in reverse could also maybe be forgiveness in a way with the Temperance. It could be an intention to try to forgive, move past whatever's happened between y'all, because they feel shut out, or they could be tired of maybe making you feel shut out. However, it's gonna play for y'all. It's just that way. All right, so for some of y'all, this may just be somebody who wants sex with y'all though, or wants like to date, go with places, maybe spend your money, spend money on you, stuff like that. They want to have fun, you know what I mean? But they do take you seriously. So you could, for some of you, you guys could take this into like a deeper level, but there just has to be talks. Ten of Swords in reverse with the King of Swords, Ace of Wands. They're not really passionate about it because there aren't really any clear boundaries. There aren't really any clear communication or clear, let's say, instructions. You know what I mean? Like they're not really clear about like, I don't know, how to maybe get past a certain bound or a certain hardship or a certain obstacle in the relationship. So. Mm, I do get you should probably hear from them. Here's your advice though. Positive change. Dare to be different. When you are criticized, remember that you will never please everyone. Many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime. Yet it is often they who have sown the seeds of change. So this may have been somebody who didn't appreciate you at first, but I guess with the Ten of Swords, sometimes it's like, man, they keep running into hardships and then they realize like, oh, okay, I get it. You know what I mean? So King of Swords is my and with the tower here, they realize something either about themselves or realize something about the situation overall that they might have overlooked. All right, so it could be a Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Sag, Taurus. All right. So I also want to say this person is probably really nervous because during this time I felt super self-conscious or I felt judged, you know what I mean? Or I felt like helpless. You know what I mean? It's maybe somebody who feels hopeless and helpless that they can get what they want from the relationship or that this relationship will ever have life in it again, breathe life into it again. All right. Anyway, Capricorn, I'm gone.